yes, the speed run. The dream. Why does he trigger to fucking activate me to make this video when I already fucking deleted one? Just going downhill. I don't know if this one is going downhill, is it? He admits to be lucky. That's cool. He admits to have spent hours and hours just defending his 5th place speedrun. That's pretty cool. And luck is kind of important when it comes to winning a speedrun. But that's all I care about. What I really care about is how long it takes to defend something so fucking stupid. I think that's the measure of effort, right? The true measure of effort... Oh no, what did Dream do? Measure of effort. How much effort for what kind of purpose or cause? If you want to maximize your efforts, you want to follow a bigger purpose. Which is why immediately after survival stage, you go into the purpose stage. I don't know. Oh look. And you enter control stage, and you enter the seeker stage. Or the secret stage. Yay! So yeah, in that sense, then effort will always multiply exponentially. Because you have 2 factors now, normally. Normally in first stage of survival, you just keep throwing effort, which is exactly what Dream is doing right now. It's like, well, this is odd, so I'll start investigation. Very nice. And I will discredit a bunch of mods that Overwatch speedruns and shit. But it is what it is. There's a peculiar story, I would say, that's worth hammering down a little bit, maybe. Not too much. Not with every factoid you can find. But it's just, you know, it's unavoidable. If someone is gonna offend you, you will do it. But at the same time, it's still, for me, from my point of view, the purpose is total garbage. You know, defend your speedruns. Just have fun, Dream. Don't worry about it. If someone is trying to offend you, yeah, you can do something fun about it, potentially. This doesn't sound fun. This sounds like drama. How high drama on the list on putting your drama on the list of purpose? Because that's what where you first put effort into. Purpose. Now, the question is obviously, we have 2 variables that you can control, which is why it's so exponentially rising. What are the variables up here in the control style and the seeker style? It's almost like these are in fact styles of gameplay. This is the fire control style and the wind seeker style of like a combo style in Hearthstone. Purpose is understanding that tempo matters, that filling up the board and creating a problem as often as often as possible matters a lot, right? So the most problematic ones are aggro and tempo, but usually it's tempo, because you try to squeeze as much stat in as quickly as possible, as more potently as possible, and spread out. You draw as many cards and you just dump them on the battlefield as consistently as possible. That's what tempo is in this sense. You grab a purpose and you keep investing effort until you win, right? Your purpose is actually to win in the end by combining effort and purpose at the same time. While with effort, you're just playing aggro because you don't want to invest too much into the game. You can just dump your hand and roll the dice pretty much of what your opponent happens to be able to do. And you get the experience as a return investment for effort and not much else. You don't actually get the building block for your life. You get to experience things and you get to let people assume basically that you exist, basically. You get experience and existence at the same time. That's cool, right? XP and life. That's what you survive on, so this results in a win. The mind probably will explode right now of how complicated the next level is and the level after that, so I have to brace myself before I do this. I think the third component that you can find is reoccurrence. When things repeat, basically, based on the purpose and relatability of that purpose to the rest of the world. This is where you want to represent yourself in order to gain attention, in order for that attention to ripple across and continue the win after the win is done. This is where you publicize about your win and it actually matters. It's not your typical YouTube video where you did something cool. It's just an absolute achievement of something. But that's why it's so mind-blowing, because it's actually difficult to do, clearly. And it's not something I can do ever. Until I, maybe in 7 years, maybe if I change myself again. Maybe if I adopt another switch in my system. But here you go. Could this be representation in general? Yes. Repetition representation, that's the same thing. Basically, you're capable of actually stepping outside of your effort and purpose and replace it with automated effort and purpose. If anything, that's what this represents, basically. It is capable of capturing basically this and repeating a few more times after it's done, after you decide you're lazy, kind of. But that's the control component, being able to actually capture everything and control it after the fact. So, what is this? This is, let's call it domination. How would this play out in Hearthstone? What would be the actual control decks that would dominate the game? Well, you probably have like 3 win conditions in the control game, and you're capable of shutting down your opponent's win conditions that easily in your reach. So you shut down win conditions that your opponent has, and then you start squeezing your own slowly, right? And at some point it's going to happen because you keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Actually, you do a lot more in the span of the game, I would say. Because you're doing the shutdown. Why would you need to shut down? Because you need to repeat your own thing, I suppose. Right, not the thing that your opponent has. Potentially the similar idea is tempo versus aggro, where I would always try and shut down aggro first and think about control later. And it's still, control would actually give me very, very hard time in the end. Because that's kind of how it all works, you know. These strategies shut down each other. Even though they're not related to shut down each other. This is Earth, this is actually water. Earth is not supposed to shut down water. Just like aggro is not to be shut down by tempo. It's just something you keep in mind to be a little bit better than an aggro deck. Because aggro deck is completely unreasonable, I would say. It's very RNG based. But it's kind of consistent at the same time. I don't know. It's hard to tell. And then there's a seeker position. The only question is like, is this still apply? Can I still use Hearthstone? Potentially I can still use Hearthstone. So, how can we achieve another factor in the equation to keep this even more exponential than it is? For me, seeking is about itself, pretty much. Meaning that you're pumping the factors that you already have received. And they're pretty solid already on their own. If you're capable of scaling one factor significantly, even for a moment, and holding that super scale. So you basically super scale one factor and hold it. That would be the power move, basically, of tier 4. They don't have much to work with in stack. You already control repeatability, which is like infinite amount of time, infinite amount of structure, and infinite amount of energy to play with those two, basically. But it's the question of like, which one you can improve exponentially the most. Because they both have, all of these things have their own factors, right, of what scales them. So I think once you collect them all, you just figure those factors out instead of actually adding something, addition. Because then it also complicates things and also tells a weird story that you can keep on adding things, which is not true. So is it possible to interpret this whole fourth tier in a game of Hearthstone, basically? Yes, very much so. It's the ability for your deck to transition from aggro to tempo and into control smoothly, as smoothly as possible, depending on how long the game is actually intending to be. If the game is short, you play aggro versus aggro with a few control tools that aggro dislikes. You know, you're not necessarily shutting down their strategy, you're just creating a better strategy than they do, with slight counters in case something weird happens, but you have a perfect way to squeeze value out of that condition. So I think there is that special area, which I just said it's combo, but it's a seeking thing, because combos kind of exist everywhere, and the biggest biggest idea is like understanding which cards can actually function as aggro, tempo, and control as flexibly as possible, right? That's the cards that you're looking for, and I think those are the most fascinating decks that I'm not actually figuring out yet, because, you know, like, Blizzard is not nerfing the game. It's just not doing anything. Once Blizzard starts nerfing cards that are popping out of control, maybe, you know, the game has to be stable enough, in other words, for better and better and longer games and more complicated strategies to actually be worth pursuing. There's still, obviously, you can squeeze experience out of it, which is what the result would be. It's the experience that you get, so it's very much worthwhile to actually investigate which cards are most capable of entering this weird area where they can just jump around and pretty much give you whatever the best factor to get, right, in that particular moment. So I think that's the actual factor, in a way. The fourth factor is the moment factor. What can you do, and how can you adapt, or adaptation factor, but I would say it's a moment factor, because it still captures the same thing. Super powerful, and it starts with Mo, so I can just refer to Monica again. Wow, the wind creature of the darkness that will break me forever. Here we go. The full list of factors is effort, purpose, repetition, and moment. Alright, it doesn't explain itself. I had to do the explanation, but it is what it is. It's a map to understand how to put effort and how to evaluate things, pretty much. But now the moment thing is still a little bit weird, right? Like, if you wanted to evaluate a YouTube channel, what is the moment? No, it's not that difficult. Fixed it for you. It's a meme. Whatever you can inject immediately as a moment of your definition of the channel, right? And that definition is going to be the most flexible thing, like a banana. I'm a banana thing. Wow. It's a thing that you can use as a tool to educate people about your channel a little bit more in various directions. Whether it has a purpose, whether it has some kind of repetitive value. If you repeat it many times over, the meme turns into something else. Or repetition is something music channels have as their power. Everyone is trying to put effort, and everyone has to, pretty much. But you can always spread yourself thin as well. And it's just finding the best way, the best balance. If you haven't learned much about life, you're gonna be good at surviving. And everything you are is just pure effort. And you will potentially be able to crush everyone in your way, but your way is just very short. And unimportant. No one wants to challenge you anyways. And yeah, if the channel puts a lot of effort, that's cool. If it has a good purpose, then it's going to be discovered very quickly. are easily discovered. If it repeats the effort, if it finds some kind of process to spread out the work and maybe pump the work to the maximum, keep people on their toes, keep people interested, but most importantly, it just is very consistent. Let's put it this way: it's very much under control, right? Everything is prepared. So that's what would engage repetition. You must understand that the underlined word is control. These words are actually not going to go anywhere. But I just can't put them right now. Just like, behind effort there is survival. There's the idea that you live, therefore you put effort into things. And life will look back at you as like, you're weird, you're being very lazy, and you're not doing anything. You are weird in that sense, right? But you shouldn't be weird when you put effort. No one should give you the idea that you're weird when you're putting effort, okay? So that's the most important factor that we have learned, actually. Putting effort, no matter where it goes, is not weird. It is what it is, and it might turn into a crime, or it might turn into a blessing, but if it's just effort, it can't, claim much ownership. It just is what it is. So it gets what it deserves quite successfully, I would say. Everything gets what they deserve, but you usually create what you want. So you're not getting what you deserve from anyone. You actually just have it in the end. Where the effort actually bounces around in reality and gets what it can get as a result of things. Because effort doesn't like when the consequence have to result, over a long time. That's the sad part, I would say. That is being tried to avoid. But this is a very important rule. I think it's worth a star and everything. Because I put effort here, and it doesn't matter what purpose is of my videos. You just see it, and you need to double check if there is a purpose. Then my effort is scalable exponentially. And if I keep repeating something, then that also adds to how long-lasting the effect is going to be in general of what I do. Yeah, I still need to empower this point. It's pretty cool. So if there's a star, there's probably a follow-up point about something like that. Because people want to put effort into things, but they might actually feel too insecure. But that's what it is, If you keep stacking insecurities, your effort will jail you, basically. All you will have is effort, because you have never simply taken a purpose to defeat insecurities. That would be the purpose. It is a fight. It is now, you can say offensive, or you can say anything mean about it. But it is mean to say that something is offensive. You have to understand how offensive that is in comparison to everything, and is this acceptable? Despite offensive or not, is something acceptable? you, is it acceptable though? So now this is a pretty big question, I would say. Is something acceptable? And when we ask this question, we're probably literally asking for the cost of your effort. Not even your action, the cost of your entire effort. Because that shit has to be calculated in its entirety. It's not just, I did this, and that happened. And that's, we just circle that. You know, we circle the action and the consequences. We circle that, and that's it. No, we need the tail of why that you chose to act a certain way, and why did it consequence in something like this. And the question is, what is the cost? And it's the worst thing ever, because the cost can actually be positive or negative. So here it is, the true map of the cost. Not very easy at all when you're looking for the full story. And you would want to look for the full story, because again, if you live as a tier 4 person, without the need to be tier 4 by any means, you can be anywhere you like, but you might want to live as tier 4 as any time you can squeeze yourself into doing that. There's not a lot of times you can do it. It is, as you can tell, it's a moment, and it has to be repeated as well. So people will get anxious and annoyed by you because they now can predict what things you're going to be doing over and over again, and how you're going to be suppressing them. That is dangerous. Reaching for these territories is dangerous. People just expect you to do effort and sometimes seek for purpose, because you're still going to be down a lot. But they cannot accept repetition and you taking advantage of moments basically too many times and repeating things too many times. So here you go. Or for too long, or making it something too painful. So yeah, that's but if you can spread the cost, that's what it look like. If you want to spread the cost, you actually want to learn about everything as a whole, not just this thing. This thing would make you lazy. You're not doing your work. You're not actually understanding. Just by looking at things, action and consequence, just by looking at this thing, you're not going to figure out much at all. Potentially, you are going to turn... That's what science is observation of actions and consequence as best as they possibly can observe it, and they forget the two why parts. You know, they just assume that their observation is enough to fill up the why parts, but it's just because they're lost. They can't even get into these sections of why. No one is in science like super duper religious or believes in magical things, basically. To allow themselves to give some breathing room for theorization, speculation, whatever, just to ease mind, and invest more into whys, just for the sake of investing into something different. So they can't allow that. That's annoying. Science will always be my easy to bully little kid, basically. There's no other way to actually call this out. Action and consequence. And another thing that happens when you stare into this thing for too long, you believe that a certain action will breed a certain consequence. So if a girl gets approached by a man, it's like, well, it's already predicted what's gonna happen. Nothing is predicted ever, never. There can actually be lucky events, just like Dream would suggest. There can be weird events that don't deserve thorough investigation whatsoever, but you could request the other person to just redo the speedrun. And so we don't feel that you were lucky about anything. But that's just a weird request at this point, I would say. Getting lucky is just one of those things that I think you just have to let go and let people deal with it, unless it's just too much. But investigating all these things, doing all these things, has no purpose or meaning. Behind purpose, there's also the word meaning, because meaning is built out of purpose. Alright, meaning could also be built out of repetition, obviously. And a meme is meaning. So you can always spread out what meaning is, but for me, meaning is purpose. It's like, what's the meaning of a tool? It's almost like the same thing as asking for a purpose of the tool. What's the meaning of the hammer? Yeah, it asks for a meme as well. Memeing. I don't know. It's a little bit complicated. So yeah, the cost of things. The reason why you have to look into the why is you have been preparing yourself. So it's the preparation period of what factors made you act a certain way. Those need to be taken into account, yes, while observing things, while being super naive. But you have to be super duper tolerant if you want to be living a powerful life. You have to be tolerant to whatever happens in the circle. So science should never hold special powers of any kind. They should be incredibly tolerant to just people in general, and scientists should just be their own little group of people, of observers, constant observers, fucking losers basically. But we treat them as something else right now, and the government is treating them as something else right now. Now, where's the government lying on the terms of understanding the cost? These people potentially are even more terrifying because they have to set up the consequence circle, so they probably just shut themselves down here. They ask themselves, why should a certain action become a consequence, and what kind of consequence? So what is this like the anti-cheat mechanic of the consequence? No, this is the fairness, I would say. Defining fairness. But you cannot find fairness unless you understand the other side fully. If you have been capable of actually fairing everything on your side, then it's unfair on this side. The question of fairness is the question of how you can actually distribute fairness as much as possible, or not ask yourself too much why, and or do ask yourself, because the more you ask, the less of a consequence you're actually going to deliver. So there are basically two ways, right? You can distribute, let's call it spread. With two arrows like that, we can spread the fairness, or we can question the fairness. Alright? So it doesn't spread, but it's preparing itself to become a consequence eventually. And if the government becomes rogue government, they shut down the wall, they prepare all kinds of consequences, they become a fucking game, basically, that eventually creates all kinds of, weird game events, which can lead into all kinds of violence and weird shit. But it's just people playing the game of government at this point, because their consequences are so crazy, basically. And the whole thing is so unfair. So you have to have a good feeling of what this is. It's quite complicated, wow. But at the same time, it speaks for a lot of things as well. And now the cost of everything is, again, usually this is the negative cost. This has to be the positive cost. Most of the time, the government actually has to give you stuff instead of take stuff from you. Would you look at that? Isn't that amazing? The government is supposed to give you stuff. Wow. Based on what's fair to give, obviously. You have to be paid for something, but it's totally fine for the government to actually pay you. Which is potentially why scientists just fucking figure it out. It's like, well, the only action and consequence that matters to me as a scientist is me doing the action and the consequence and getting paid for everything. Potentially just science hijack money, and that's the biggest offender of what's going on, basically. It's the biggest factor that should terrify you right now. Science. And, well, guess what? Dream could have paid anyone else to do anything else, but he paid a fucking friend or whatever to write a document. Congratulations. I guess he is the government. Right now, YouTube is playing the role of the government. You can sense how old YouTube is if it's playing the role of the government, whereas, like, well, you watched the video, so you fund it. You're funding the video, not me. I don't have to do much. I just made the video. You fund it. So if you watch it, you fund it, baby. You paid. The statistician. This whole drama thing pays. But that's where we at right now. The level of government. Everything has its own sub-tiers, and those sub-tiers look exactly the same, and it scares the shit out of me. It's like, what if I zoom into an ant? Will an ant look exactly the same as I do? I'm scared. At least there's nothing to zoom out of, except for human behavior in general, the general human behavior. You just kind of zoom out by observing more and more people. That's how you can actually zoom out. And it is scary. Don't worry about that too. So yeah, we found another map basically. Prepare. Action. No. Preparation. Action. Consequence. Fairness. Map of cost. Involves these 4 things as well. So, it's weird saying fairness, right? But fairness means that how unique is this? Is this going to be fair on every level, meaning that if the same thing happens, it's going to have always the same consequences, always going to have the same cost? Or is it just something unique, something rare? So, in other words, fairness is actually rarity in disguise. Here we go. Moving forward, huh? This stuff is hardcore, man. Yeah, I do think that Evolved Shaman is just overall unbeatable. Very likely. But right now it's just not drawing the cards it needs. So probably will beat it. Oh, look at me, I just got myself an epic onslaught of cards. You literally can't beat at this point. Double Skull discounted as well. Unless I draw really poorly. He's already using all of his stuff. This looks very exciting to me, actually. Let's go deep. Oh my god, this is deep. This is deep. Alright. Yep. I even added the Broom because, like, this card is just unbeatable. And Broom is also unbeatable in the metagame. I knew it was gonna be like the stupidest card ever. And it is what it is. And this guy is playing his evolutions on a low brow for sure. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I almost like want to do the Fury right now. For how stupid this is. This is not even good. Is it? I mean, it is what it is. It's the only clear that I need right now. Shit. I just dislocated my dude. Oh my god, what have I done? I probably can avoid embarrassment right now by doing this. Jesus Christ, I should have thought about lethal already. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. It's too easy, man. He didn't drew his weapon in time. This weapon is everything, which is that's what annoys me the most. It's just everything right now. And there's just one card that dominates the game. It's so clear to be offensive, okay, and stupid. Wow, he's capable of attacking. Look at you, bruh. Lost to my hero power. Still unbeatable deck my opponent has. I just got lucky. Believe me. I mean, he just drew the weapon earlier. Has double pirate bullshit. Keeps evolving non-stop. So fucking painful. It's just some combo opens up an opportunity to piss on other people with Shaman. Constant Shaman. So whenever it's not Shaman, I at least can fucking rejoice, I would say. Definitely Glaive and nothing else. Glaive is one of those cards that I would define as infinite potential. It's when the card gets super duper flexible, it kind of gets there, but it's not infinite potential. It's just simply because it's a counter to what your opponent plays. It's still good in Demon Hunter simply because it's just good. It's also a good replacement for just the card that just got nerfed. If we ever play This a question of like how much I hate it, and I don't care. The reality is I don't care. Because Cleef grows in value. That's all I know. He just played the secret. She's so fucking lame at this point. I will attack it with my hero power. Because I have nothing better to do. And, do your hero power, buddy. Now he's under 2 health. Oh, I should have fucking did that. No, I should have done that. The hero powers now, it's actually too good for him. So I can still make mistakes apparently. I got this to play. And I lost a bunch of health in return though. Yeah, it's just no-brainer for me to smash through like this. Alright. That's the basics. Okay. I still need Bladed Lady to activate it. I could have played a lot of stats, not lose this game. But instead I chose to play this garbage. Into an awkward move. That's perfect for me. That's an out. Also a setup. Real nice. So this is important as a combo piece. I can't play it at the moment. So what can I do? I can do this, but then it's just kind of slow. Because I cannot play anything else but a hero power. So if he gets too slow, it might be a problem. I don't think it's too bad right now. I just can't ignore the potential to combo this shit out for cheaps. So I sacrifice 2 mana at the moment, and it could actually trade with something better. Or set up good trades against this loose shit. I think he's setting up flames. I think he's setting up flames for sure. All good trades except my face, obviously. Face concede, baby. Fuck my life, am I right? 13, 17 on board. Has to do some magical moves, but face is the plays. Whoopsie noodles. I had extra stuff, so... Nah, it's easy. Easy overkill. As long as it's not freezing. What's that? That's 11. Then I have 5. So I don't quite have it yet. Maybe it was a terrible attack I don't see a difference though. Still winning this goddamn game. Let's see it, bro. Let's get Brand. Oh wait, that's not working anymore, huh? There's nothing you can do. Don't tell me there's anything at all you can do. Rhino? Double Rhino? No, no double. Unleash the Hound, skill command, into fucking hero power. Because that's the spot, you know? Yeah, shut up, buddy. Got nothing. Lucky again. Apparently. Just one card off being dead. Am I lucky? Yep. Very, very lucky. Bye. Almost dead, but not quite, huh? Stupid Prime. Not fast enough. Eat this. Look at me going the distance with Warrior. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. Where you going, Warrior? Where you going, bitch? Be my bitch. It's time to stop running. It's a very simple thing. He's prepping Cthulhu, but is it really gonna happen? Is it though? This is pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. Going the distance, that's the deck, man. That's what I'm at, bruh. Think you got what it takes to beat my ass? Let's go. I think that's lethal. And I'm gonna be so fucking happy if that's lethal. That's what I'm talking about. Killing that control shit. Obviously he made misplays and all that shit. But that's what I'm at. Perfect deck right here. Alright, so that's that. That's the first hour, but I do have to cover this thing. I ended up a video saying that it's impossible to have this, and it's actually true. Because rays are gonna fucking test every single pixel, everything, okay? Literally everything. It's not exactly a good idea to use ray tracing to grab extrusions like that, or just extrude this entire thing, because ray tracing can't quite handle reading pixels as if nothing is happening, as if it's completely normal reading pixels of a texture. No, if you're reading a lot of pixels, then what's the point? You're reading a lot of data. It becomes quite a nightmare. But it's also a nightmare to do this, where this becomes polygon extrusions. So you're actually reading an object. You have an entire separate object dedicated for just one letter or something. It gets to be quite a conundrum, I guess. You can actually split this into objects as well, like this, and have small, very small extruding objects, and I can simplify that if it does hit somewhere, it just stops reading, but it doesn't have to care necessarily. So the rays can go through here, but through here they would be super fast, and it's fine. Because there's no real way to actually know when travel with the ray, basically, directly. You can do math with this, it's totally fine. I don't want to though. It's a weird one, but I don't want to do it. Unless, yeah, I'll find something better, potentially. I just don't want to use this at all because of how complicated it is. And essentially, if you go into a higher, what is it, higher level textures, which I still have to open up somehow. If you go in higher density textures, things get exponentially worse. I can run a simulation, obviously, just as a reminder how bad it is. It's 2 FPS less if I'm looking at this thing and I'm not looking at this thing. Here would be a good example. It goes down by 2 FPS. That is very significant. That's 10%. Goes down quite a bit more when you're just looking at it like this. Because your rays have to do a lot of work to find themselves. It's still fucking fascinating that I can do it. But if I go here, this gets significantly worse. Still doing okay. I can still do extrusion. This is high density textures. And you can see clearly a difference when I get close to the ground. I move fast. As long as I'm not seeing any of those black objects. And there's also this weird thing. Not sure exactly what that is at the moment. Why there are frames, basically. They're finding a different color because it doesn't actually appear in the other texture here. So I can't quite understand where it comes from. So it does scare me quite a bit. Again, there's something I can do, or even ignore, rays that go a long way, stretch themselves out a little bit too long, and like would read all of these pixels, somehow go through everything, or like go, no, if it would go here and here, this would be the ray. Doesn't matter how long it goes, it would still read just these pixels and wouldn't find anything. That's the not important part. It's a lot cooler when you can build structures like these out of actual lines, which is what I intend to do with this thing, where it normally was like this. It's quite defined, I would say. It goes like this as a pattern. And the way to do this is to actually define maybe 8x8 grid, and then define what kind of lines you want. So one this line, very simple. this one is like in between. So there's 4 up and 4 down. This one is in the middle. So I would have to just pick a middle. It's that easy. Yeah, I would have like a 64 point grid and just use that. Not necessarily I need points or anything. Just kind of have it as a reference for how to handle textures. Because if you go from 40 points to different amount of points, yeah, there's gonna be ambiguity. It's annoying. I actually have 40 by 40 texture here, which is fucking stupid, I would say. It's kind of stupid. So the problem would be like the scalability is important. So if I have a 5 wide and 40 length texture, I do want to times by 2 or something. Or every texture has to have its own indicators too, where the texture starts and ends, something like that. But this stuff is crazy tough to beat. With extrusion you just kind of have the structure as well, but it's not well sighted, I would say. The only thing you would do with extrusion is like render items or something. So it is valuable. It is valuable, absolutely. And most of the time it's not gonna cause a lot of trouble either, if you do it correctly. If the rays actually go through quite nicely, within just a few pixels. And if they go here, they just hit something anyways. That's nice. Again, you can always split this stuff into their own little boxes, which is also nice if I'm desperate to keep FPS high. So it is just something that just sits in my brain and doesn't quite let me go right now. I'm kind of stuck, so I'll have to think about it quite a bit. Now, besides items, Minecraft handles like grass. It's not quite grass, this is grass. As flat shapes. So I would probably just do the same thing. Probably do everything the same in that regard. I'm just kind of confused that Minecraft has been capable of creating items. It's mostly potentially pre-baked stuff where the extrusions are made out of polygons and everything, and you have to just create them. They're not quite as dynamic, but they seem so dynamic. You would have back in the day animations on those items, and it would still work. And it just freaks me out, honestly, that there's some kind of shading effect pretty much happening that I can't quite pull off at the moment, to be honest. Maybe there is another way to do this, where the pixels go to the screen instead, and I find a nice little balance of what that would mean for a ray to figure out. So there's still something to think about, I guess. Now, first things first, I don't think I will get rid of extrusion, because you can have some cute extrusion that's not like too deep, I guess, but it doesn't make sense, right? Because the depth does not make a difference whatsoever. It actually doesn't. The real problem with extrusion is traveling from the side into it, and The only problem that I really cause to myself is that I read every single line between and pretty much double the work, I guess. Now, excluding lines is not exactly that simple, and just reading pixel by pixel might not be the correct solution either, but I probably would have to do it like that. It's not a big deal. The bigger deal, I think, is the way Minecraft has been handling textures this whole time until it collapsed into handling textures separately and putting these into little files, which is the most disgusting thing that I've ever seen. What I want to do, I want these textures to be entirely dynamic by having borders for every texture, pretty much. Not only it helps me differentiate where one texture ends and another texture begins, but it also allows me to create textures that look like this, that split like this, and because I know where the split is, I know the ID that I'm working with. Simply pick a special place like this, and then from this point I will be reading every single ID that I bump into. So if this is this kind of square, or this kind of square, or this kind of square, they all have basically their own identity. And you can retexture that shit or keep it at the same size. You can have any size textures basically for whichever stuff you want. So I will be pretty much achieving what Minecraft tried to do by splitting the map into tiny pieces. Instead, I will do this with the entire texture map, which you can configure quite a bit more by establishing borders for each item, basically. And again, the items have to be aligned, so their ID goes 1, 2, 3, and then you know exactly what that supposed to contain. I think I can allow like 32 blocks instead of like 16 in one line, so I would expect 32, and then you loop the IDs. Maybe we can do it at 50 so it's easier to read, or maybe even 100, so every floor is 100, 200. That seems very simple, I would say. And then you read IDs like that and figure out for yourself. You can even, when you have files like these, you can even mark the ID number if you forget which one might that be, so and read it from there as well. Or there might be even a dynamic way to read a texture in-game instead. So here you go. This will solve tons and tons of problems. I'll be able to split up this text very easily, split it into tiny pieces if I want to, or have it as a whole thing. But I will use specific pixel color to determine how the borders are supposed to look like. Something maybe purple is fine. I'll copy the code and see if it matches, and then work from there. So all I'm gonna need to do right now is split all these textures and basically rebuild the map entirely. But since I just use these things, I probably am gonna just use the first line for now. And now I just need to sit through and figure out how it's gonna read. I know it's gonna read like 1 pixel at a time until it hits the wall. Then there's the wall, then it reads like this, up and down until it hits the wall again. or hits some kind of boundary, like the texture ends pretty much. So that will be the boundary reading of how big the texture is, because it's supposed to pretty much be any size, and it's going to be predetermined as well. Every ID is going to assign itself a size. Yeah, and the navigation system is pretty simple. The moment we hit this boundary, pretty much, we still actually wait until we hit the second line, because it's important to know how much space you actually want for all these textures to have. But normally you would actually want to define space, so I'll probably just let myself hit only once. You define space and then you put textures afterwards. So there's like a 0 ID or 100 ID, though those might just be empty in the end. So now I'm just gonna line them up real nicely. Obviously, like, small textures go into their own place. Big ones, everyone has supposed to have their own place. But they can be narrow, they can be very wide, they can just be whatever. And they will be applicable respectively, basically. That's the fun of it, I guess. It's supposed to be grass at some point. And potentially it's gonna be pretty good grass. Another, concern maybe is how many objects can I actually put in one object? In terms of like how many boxes can I put into one object? That'll be the question for me. So do the textures, then try and do the grass, then try and do the flowers. The flower is supposed to be straightforward, just plain, but maybe randomly rotated. I don't know. This whole thing is now just an experimental thing of how to handle textures and how to put everything together in the end, meaning that it will take quite a while, and I'm playing with it as a toy rather than like a serious thing. But eventually it's supposed to be working and looking like that. Alright. Man, isn't this like the scariest thing to me? Or in general. It's a fear virus. It's the scariest thing, honest. But at the same time, it's like government is gonna get so punched in the face if it's confirmed to be true. It's just fear. And it causes all these things. Or stress. But fear is something like a little bit more hostile, right? If the government is like super hostile and it actually causes the virus, who knows, right? Nobody cares to fucking draw conclusions like that. So, it will take a long time to figure out, right? That's the whole fucking point. I mean, it's the easiest hide-and-seek game, basically. What is happening right now? What are you guys doing? What is causing the most damage? Let's find out. Why all the scientists are fucking losers. Because anyone who contributes to this disease, in terms of, oh, it actually exists. What exists? I don't see nothing, man. I'm scared of war, famine, hunger, not having a job, not contributing to society, not seeing society. I'm scared of so many other things that I would love to die. Okay? I would love to die from an invisible force right now. Just the most beautiful thing, I would say. Because we're not actually taking care of the other fears. But this one, This one somehow is very important and turns into an ultimate trend that I've never seen it to be possible, but it is possible. Congratulations, life. You did something I thought was impossible. Can I fly now? Can I do something else impossible? The shortness of breath, the inability to speak or move, and the heart attack are either signs of stress or fear. Stress can be anything. Just a bunch of problems. But fear is more than that. Fear is like direct attack against you. And to run away from a direct attack against you, imagine this, like, what if we actually fighting a war but we don't even see it right now? What if they fucking have been waiting this whole fucking time trying to figure out how to create an invisible war, and we're fighting it, and we're just fucking loving it right now? When is it gonna stop, right? When can I stop talking about it? If we keep creeping deeper and deeper, I know it's gonna become a very visible war. And a very real war. Because there's certain ideas that we have to fucking learn potentially. But those ideas are like the scariest things ever. You wouldn't want to learn that. Okay? What fear is, what stress is in like true forms. You wouldn't want to learn that, because learning that is experiencing that. I probably did. I don't know. Okay? I don't want to go back to the Matrix, okay? I went to the Matrix, I don't want to go back. Please. What is this bullshit? Am I living in a world where everyone hates me pretty much and wants to kill me? Is this what's going on? Because this is what I asked myself 2 years ago in the end of the year. It's like, is this what's gonna happen? Oh, is this still happening right now? Are people just evolving to hate me? You know, because eventually I don't understand what's going on. You know, eventually wow, there's gonna be still enough people who conform to the government, or who just make jokes about it instead of actually resisting. They have no tools or ability to resist. They have no ability to actually control stress and fear anymore, and are not helpful. Nor right wing nor left wing mindset is not helpful. Okay, unless it's balanced, then you actually can move forward with it. Oh, let's just make jokes of how stupid people are. Oh, that's gonna make me feel better. Yeah, that's cool. And at the same time, you can make jokes how people are heartless or incapable of understanding you. Yeah, you can dig deep for stupidity and emotional emptiness, in a way. Emotional disconnection from society. You can dig for those things, but that's left wing and right wing trying to find their fucking flaws in another section. And no progress, by the way. It's just people mocking each other. Absolutely no progress in that sense. So, we pretty much have maybe even all four sides against us, because there are wings and there are also businesses in the government. You know, there are actual forces. So it's annoying. It's annoying. I don't know, dude. I'll just sit here, invest maximum amount of work that I can to make this happen. But other than that, I probably can save the world too. You know, let's save the world. Nobody knows how to do it anyways. People go halfway and they're so fucking convinced that they, so satisfied, so in love with themselves with all the effort that they did. And this is happening because of a very simple principle. Popularity. Let's go halfway. Oh, a spotlight. Are you fucking kidding me? Where's the rest of your stupid work? Where's the ability to communicate with the rest of the community as well? Where's the building of society? Where's the step forward in your stupid life? It's just, oh, a spotlight. I love it. I love the spotlight. I go halfway when I do the work. And that's where all the purpose gets hijacked, basically, by good feelings. And YouTubers are not to be trusted, pretty much. They're not gonna go all the way. They're fucking losers. That's why I'm YouTube CEO. I'm like, hey guys, one thing's missing though. One small thing. Just, you gotta go all the way. You know, then you will actually change the narrative that you continue with. Because if you continue narrative of, oh, that's what's popular, they're just gonna keep on changing their content to what's popular and not actually continue what they left off. And nothing is coherent, nothing is actually helpful, nothing is actually empowering anymore. And we're stuck here now, trying to figure out the worst in the worst things possible in life, pretty much. If I am correct, you guys have no idea how bad this is. This is just the beginning, basically, of deep dive. You know, it's like, imagine the counter to all the smartphones and all the technology we have accumulated. And imagine the counter motion that you have accumulated as a karmic consequence of what you have to feel. You know, we are connected spiritually, potentially, and we will have the karmic consequence of feeling we created the technology, we adopted it, but we haven't gone all the way. So a lot of pieces are missing, and it will really, really hurt, because we have a very low way to defend ourselves from harm that can actually be caused to us. And lies, just pure lies. We have terrible ways of defending ourselves just from lies. Taking so much damage. YouTubers are not going all the way. They chase spotlight, very simple. And then the last thing last. Or does it matter at all? Because it slipped through my fingers. Let's just keep working. That's the last thing last, really. There's this thing as well, which is kind of the end of the debate. Stop about coronavirus instead. It's over. The debate is over. Coronavirus causes so much more trouble with its factors that have nothing to do with the virus, the factors that have everything to do with the panic. Those factors are very annoying and very big and very troubling. You know, it's like, wow, government can actually do that. That's the panic. That's the reality right now we live in. Oh, they can actually do that. You guys wanna split government's guts right now and take away their powers? You wanna slap their fingers? Because they're grabbing things, man. They having things. Fuck that shit, man. That's the panic factor that really just kills us right now. It's fascinating. But until I get that, you know, proof of work, meaning I have to recreate Minecraft and shit, no one's gonna listen to me. Wah. You know? Wah. Spotlight is also taken away from me, so, you know, it's a perfect timing. Everything is taken away from us. Let's see how we cry now. Let's see what do we cry to when trouble happens that takes away all our friends, everything, you know. It's like, well, it's okay. It's okay. We can just sacrifice everything. It's totally fine. For me, from my perspective, I'm like, well, I was suicidal, so now I guess I live in this world. I guess I deserve it. But then I own it. You know, it's like, well, I own it 100%. Yay! I guess I own the world. Because it was getting worse. After being suicidal? I don't understand. For now, there are too many coincidences, but at the same time, I'm, like, alive, right? Just, like, what's wrong with me? I didn't put special fucking glasses to become another COVID factor. Fucking stupid. Nothing to do with the virus, like hospitals being full and hurting anyone else who actually need healthcare and all that shit. Joblessness, crime, suicide, everything goes up. Economy goes down. Monopolies go up. Everyone is fighting with each other to the max. Okay, every wing. As I've said, businesses and government, they create this four-way dynamic. Left, right, government, and businesses. They create a four-way dynamic of everyone fighting right now to the max. And no one actually hears what they're saying, what they're doing to the reality. They're just, just smashing, dude. They're smashing. So the consequence of this potentially is, at some point, these losers, they will realize the power of God, basically. The power of consequences, at least. Because that's kind of a different thing. The power of God, it means you look into the future and you see the consequences smashing into your face and you're like, oh shit, that's the power of God. The power of consequences is actually bad things happen in your life. So I think you want to actually accept God in your life, which tells you things will happen for what you do and not the consequences. But people are so fucking basically blind and stupid. Let's go. Let's see how long this Hunger Game bullshit, how long this survival bullshit is gonna last. Because everyone is gonna survive, but they will lose their spirits, basically. But they will lose everything that truly matters, beyond the trend. In a way, basically, in a war mentality, which is what it is right now, everyone only stimulates the things that they supports their side, basically. The businesses still have to get, a way to the customer, but the small businesses, they disappear. The tails disappear. The ability to recreate a big business disappears. The same way we laugh at coronavirus, but we disappear from investigating anything else but this bullshit virus thing. For me, I sit down and I react. It's okay for me. Okay, don't worry about me. I'm not right-wing bullshitter. And again, people can laugh how stupid people are or something. Now, the disconnection from society, people laugh about the disconnection from society that other people have for not wearing a mask, but that is a disconnection from society, and that's how twisted these motherfuckers truly are. They twist in their emotions. They will have no recovery. These people will have no recovery, especially the government itself, that is losing all the power by making everyone so angry they were gonna be willing to do stuff. They're gonna be willing to talk to the government. The government will have no escape. And if you create no escape, if you cut all your tails, it's Taylor Swift time, baby. We're gonna quickly add those tails up in your butt, baby. We're just gonna put them inside your butt. Okay? One tail you're missing, Me. That's what's gonna happen. Me. I will be your tail. For no reason. I will give you no fucking reason why I'm your tail. I'm just a good person, But I will do bad things just because, Just because you lost your stupid consequence, I will be your consequence. If you forget things, if you lose things, I'll take it, This is the moment I press the God button. It's like, well, I'm gonna be your God, I guess. No big deal. Whenever you feel you're ready to fucking go back, where are you gonna go back, basically? It's a suicidal mentality that's happening right now. And there's no going back unless you accept some kind of authority, because that's the consequence of losing things like that. While small businesses have existed, big businesses could have been established. It's a very simple thing. While other conspiracies existed, the mindfulness existed. There is no mindfulness anymore. What are you gonna talk about, loser? What are you gonna talk about? When society existed, we could have came up with all kinds of fashion fads and nonsense, and it would have worked, okay? Because society comes together for some weird reasons. But now it's violent, now it's very aggressive, now it's diluted with all kinds of bullshit, that recent fads just, kept going with more and more bullshit, and right now the society is disconnected with itself, even emotionally. That's ridiculous. And yes, we can be horny, but horny doesn't fucking cut it, okay? Horny is just little teenagers running around and wanting things. That's just consumer mentality. It's not gonna create an emotional connection with people. And most importantly, well, government is fucking it up over and over again. They don't know when to stop. They don't know what to do. They just do it because they're employed. It's like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm employed. I don't give a fuck. Well, you're not employed. You're fired, actually, and there is no going back. There's only going forward. You're gonna smash. You're gonna lose all your powers, and I'll give you the tails. So, yeah. It is 2021. It is way worse. So, get your ass ready for a tail. Maybe you will turn into a cat, into some kind of other animal, but you will not be a human being to me anymore if you keep following this fucking trendy Warzone mode. It's one thing to die and another thing to die and suffer before you die. It's the death is predetermined, but you're still gonna suffer. Yeah, you have 1% chance to survive, I don't know. And turn it all around. I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask yourself. Cat. I don't know. This the stupidest thing, but it's ridiculous. Alright. God mode activated. Thank you guys for all the support. Made out of bullshit. Is this the only thing that you have? Support made out of shit. I just need to plug it with a tail. Stop shitting around. People creating no escape for themselves. People just smashing in. Well, they will meet in the middle, and then we'll ask, oh, why are we here again? Why are we fighting each other? Well, they will ask themselves, why are they bad? I guess that there's always a trend like that. There's always a period when people come together and ask, oh wait, why am I bad to people? It doesn't actually benefit me at all. Why am I a bad baby? Slap that baby if they're bad. Fuck that shit. Ridiculous, right? But this is where we at. We need more YouTube rewinds. We need more occasions when I can fucking speak my piece. But, hey, I'm kind of running out of viewers, and I'll never get them. I don't know where to get viewers. There has to be always a storage of viewers. When you come to YouTube, hey guys, everyone's making videos. That's cool. Where's the viewers? Oh, it's always empty because everyone takes all of them. Fuck yeah, dude. That's pretty interesting. Where's the storage for 10 viewers? Dedicated YouTube viewers, let's go. Open up, fucking empty. Thanks, YouTube. Very good. Fucking close that shit. Who needs this empty stuff, man? No viewers for me. You know, and you leave. YouTube just becomes like, it's just, it's established. That means it doesn't exist. That's what establishment means? It's fucking crazy. Establishment means whenever a noob comes in, they give you a cupcake. Well, you're a noob. I guess you deserve it. You know, daily cupcake. Oh, that's pretty cool. 10 viewers daily. Yay. Maybe you can get that on streaming Twitch, right? You can't get it on YouTube. None of that shit is true. I barely could have accumulated 10 viewers my entire fucking year life. I'm not sure if that's 10 viewers though. But, you know, I got what I got through hardcore effort. No, I needed to open up Onision's back door and be like, hey, can I steal some viewers? Yeah, sure. Okay. And I had to sneak in and go through security things and just, oh my god, someone got banned behind me. I'm like, what's going on? Jesus Christ. Gives me the creeps. The GBGBs, man. It's fucking crazy. I don't know what to say, what to do. I just speak my mind and try to get them viewers and got them for a little bit. It's the best thing that happened this year. Oh, hi, girl. Climbing, huh? Climbing on my YouTube map. Oh, look. Oh, that's pretty high, right? For someone just randomly climbing out of nowhere as a viewer. You know, I value viewers that much. I just let them climb the YouTube map. Well, you're just a big part of YouTube as any YouTuber is, you know, my viewer. It's very simple. Fucking crazy. You go to YouTube, no viewers. Shut the place down. Of course coronavirus now has to happen. There's everyone established. There's no cupcakes. Boy, what's the reason to actually ever visit anything else? Your friend's house, small business. What's the reason to visit those things? You know, there's no room for growth, and that means we have to smash together, and I will bring in some tails to put in your butt plug. Because I ain't got no time for shit, okay? You will shit your pants when you meet the rest of the gang members who also did bad things and they want to apologize. You have to apologize. Make an apology video. YouTube, it's about time. I'm so sad that's all I was able to do today. I was just stuck so badly. There's a weird factor. So, yeah, I was only able to actually do this, and it's, it's laggier now, too. Surprise, surprise. I can't reach 22 FPS anymore. Maybe? Maybe it's nothing different. Now you can see everything here because there are no breakers at the moment. So what I need to do is establish breakers on everything. That's fine. No, but the cool idea is everything has its own neat little space. It stretches out if you want it. You can stretch the shit out of this thing. Obviously, I have to be a little bit more careful with the other stuff. But I can literally, let's do it. I can literally create a gap in this. I can even leave it like this. Crazy, right? I'll just leave it like this. And reset. And now emeralds are gonna have certain gaps in them. Or it's just gonna break the game, I guess. Because it's too hard to tell what the fuck is happening. Yeah. My bad. So I'm still battling, that means. Not sure what this actually means. Never mind, I see it. I wasn't careful enough. And what happened is very simple. I need to move the entire structure properly. Bam, bam, please. Don't mess this up again. That was embarrassing. I love being embarrassed. It's my favorite thing. See? It's completely normal. There's just now a gap in this whole thing. Not anything else. It's just like I ordered. Very simple. To stretch, control texture is super simple. Took me forever to fucking ensure that it actually reads the pixel color and detects it. But fuck yeah, dude. We did it. Again. Oh look, I'm playing an actually fun deck. Hopefully. We'll see once I draw one minion that I have in the deck. I copied this idea from the combo man himself. Again. The only thing that I play, honestly. Ah, look at you, bruh. The question is, how big can you get with Van Cleef? It's a very simple question. Let's find out. Alright, he played his Van Cleef. That is nasty. Alright, we can do this. Let's replace one card with the other card. Just like that. How do you like that? You're missing 8 attack, Mr. Dragon. Oh no, this is definitely gonna stop me. What am I gonna do? I was not ready for this. How dare you? All I have is Van Cleef in my deck. Nothing else. Hey, shut the fuck up with your stupid arrow, dude. Wait to ruin everything that I worked for so hard. I don't know. I don't know if I see it anymore. It's all bogus. This is fantastic, isn't it? Fucking crazy. Quest Rogue. Hello. Obviously, it's druid, so he doesn't have answers, but like, damn. Damn. What is this shit? Van Cleef. Top tier. Top tier deck right there. Obviously, he's like super lame right now. I cannot play this, actually. Just gotta be clowning around then. I probably should play this in case I fail everything. Ah, here we go. The first dragon. I couldn't quite... Oh my god, what the fuck is this? In time I will lose. If he has a taunt. Look at me. I guess I should have played just for 1 damage or something. Just to do damage. Fresh Sentis, piece of cancer. What is wrong? If it's a beast, then... Why is it fucking only beast? Why don't I have beasts then? Another clown, of course. Very simple way to lose the game. 2 damage. Is this good enough? What? What did you say to me? What's going on again? Yeah, am I dead though? I don't think I'm dead. Has like... Yeah, he's probably gonna play at 10. And we'll win, basically. 10 mana Mega Savage Roar. Easy. Easy game. He just played it and is like, oh, no. I win then, I guess. Well, Yaga's gonna clear everything. There's no way. Like, Yaga's like the happiest thingy. Right? The happy man. Mr. Yaga. It's the one. It's my first wheel ever. It's ridiculous. Hello, Yog. Okay, spells, I guess. I don't like it, but I'll take it. That's bad. I'm scared now. Oh. That helps, I guess. Oh. We got him. We got him. We definitely got him. I still... Oh my god, shit. Shut it, man. I guess I played a lot of cards, dude. Ah. Ah, yes, that's the one. That's the one, man. What the fuck did I just play, dude? What is this bullshit? I killed a clown, druid. That is not something you do every day. My opponent is accidentally at 13 health. What have I done? I don't know. I don't know why he wants to heal. We can just not heal. We can just generate infinite amount of coins. Till I complete my quest, maybe. I don't know. I'm scared. You might actually know my strategy. I should probably add more secret passages, because I have 0 of them. And we need to go to Van Cleef fast. After all, it's all about drawing the Van Cleef, it's not about playing it right away. I'm not that stupid. Oh, so it's a plot twist, Warlock. I ignored this fact entirely. Meme versus meme, here we go. The more we wait, the more answers my opponent has. So it's a terrifying little thingy. Here's my time to shine, baby. Okay, okay. We can do this very nice and easy. The biggest Van Cleef in the universe. Ah, it is the biggest Van Cleef in the universe. I'm sorry. To doubt myself. It is so big. Oh my god, it's so big it actually crushed the competition. Is shook, man. The competition shook, bitch. Poof! The stupidest thing ever, isn't it? It's the stupidest thing. Oh my god. Please don't ban this, Blizzard. Fucking don't ban this, bitch. Oh no, I have twisting pieces of shit. I just use a removal though, he said. Nice, it's twisting, but like, fuck your ass, man. If I just done it quicker, you would've. Well, I tried, okay? I tried. It's not a big deal. We can kill him. Kill him! Fear me! Let's go. Look at this. This is gonna spawn. This is gonna activate. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Rush? I don't need a rush. I need stuff. We can do this, guys. No big deal. Oh, come on. He just activated my thingy here. That's so lame, dude. How dare he? Oh. Wait, I have all spells. What? What the fuck is this shit? Oh my god. This is unbelievable, dude. Suck a dildo, baby. I get to heal. This deck is the stupidest thing I've ever held in my hands, dude. What the fuck? My mind is melting. Is this actually viable? To play for fun at least, man. Holy shit. I think he's dead. What is he trying to do? Is he gonna get a full heal or something? What's up, baby? It's all about that draw, man. It's all about that top deck. Top deck mega. Okay, yeah, he heals forever. For infinity, he heals. So fun, dude. Oh, the other one too. Okay, okay. Oh, that's nice. Ah, shice, man. What a shice. I bet you didn't expect that, baby. It's time to smash you a little bit more. Ah. Yeah, I mean, 10 mana is a Zuckerberg. We need to be a little bit faster than that. What is that? That is annoying. That is ridiculously annoying. I guess I lose anyways. What? How dare he? I actually ran out of cards. Wait, what? How does that work, too? I drew that many cards? That's crazy. I already crafted a combo. I put this thing, smash once, the second time I allure something with 0 cost things. I mean, like, can you imagine? And then something happens. I guess that's not that powerful though. But it comes back and gives me another shot at glory. And I have another vendetta in case anything happens. It's the weirdest thing ever. He plays anything, he fucking loses the game, dude. It's the stupidest thing. He didn't even play like a spell mage thingy that summons a minion. I don't know, man, I'm confused. He's not playing minions. We all know why, but like, I hope it's a copy, basically. Copy machine? Maybe? Actually, yeah, I have to keep it in hand to get that effect. It's the stupidest thing that I'm doing right now, but you'll never understand why. You don't have... I think... Oh my god, this is weird. Do we just do this and return it at the same time? And then play this. Just why not? It's the weirdest shit. Oh, thank you, Bomber. I needed that. Oh, baby, it's time for the ultimate glory. Ooh! Woo! Woohoo! What a jump in glory. Ah, it's that other one. Oh my god. This is the stupidest thing ever, dude. By far. This is the stupidest thing forever. Please never. Please never change. This is what? Happy feast, motherfucker. I will ban Blizzard if they fucking kick this guy out of the game. I will ban them. Fuck those guys. Alright? They don't deserve their game anymore. Banned? It's not fun anymore. You can remove Cleef and I'll be sad, you know? It's the same thing. Just hold the removals in your stupid ass hand. It's gonna be frozen, by the way. So don't fucking, you know, don't get too excited. He's gonna get frozen every turn now. Is that what? Why would you do that? It's the weirdest thing as well, because I'm casting spells out of my... Oh, it's so weird. This is so stupid. I have shitty spells. So useless. What are we having, baby? That's right, that's right. The greatness is what I needed. I need to keep 4 damage and shit. And I definitely need to keep these stuff. Alright. Ah, what's that? Yager. Ah, suck a dick, man. Including me, because I fucking hate this card. See, that's the real offender in the game. See, that's the ruiner of fun. Freeze and fucking Reno. I just fucking exposed it. You know? It's not that fucking difficult to expose what runes fun in Hearthstone. Isn't Death like the most fun card to play? You know? It's that one funnest card to play. Death. Oh, my opponent played a big minion. What am I gonna do? Oh wait, I already have an answer to that. So I don't care anymore what he played. Fuck you, dude. Death. Every minion has to have battle cry now to be important in the game. That's what death means. Boulder Fist Ogre? No problem. Wow. That's so offensive. It's probably the most offensive thing I ever said. Oh, what is that? What? I thought I finished it. Oh, I guess I didn't? What? Wait. What? What? What do you mean I didn't? What the fuck do you mean I didn't finish my quest? Disgusting, dude. I'm so disgusted by this game right now. What the fuck? All class cards, all different. Are you fucking stupid? I added. What did I do wrong? I guess here goes nothing. Here goes nothing, baby. We got him. We actually got him. Brotherhood! Woof! Floor gang right there. Oh, we got him back. The quest completed. Let's go. Revenge. If he fucking deaths my dude, you will witness the most ultimate fun part of the game. Ah, yes. His attempt is very nasty. But I think I got what it takes, okay? I think I got him. Ooh, fancy. Fancy schmancy, dude. I think I played a quest this game, didn't I? I can do a fancy schmancy move. And Van Cleef is dead. Of course. Of course. We just annihilated this guy. Not even close. I guess he can do the stupid mirror thingy. That is not gonna save him jack shit, baby. Aw, man. Wah. What am I gonna do now? Everything is gonna dead. Wah. Everything is dead. Dead Cleef. Oh, wow. Van Cleef just doesn't want to die. I guess this is one of those awkward moments when he just plays unfun stuff, you know? It's just, we invented another unfun card. What are you looking at, you know? Well, a bunch of fun things. I would have beaten this guy, but I kind of want to concede instead, you know? I kind of just want to concede instead. Oh, wait! What does this sap do? I think it fucking removes all the unfun things from the board. Let me add that thingy. We're literally exposing Hearthstone for being stupid and boring. That's what we did. I think Praised Galacron is something we top deck. We don't draw into it. Or Secret Passage into it. That's fine. Whew. Alrighty, alright. We can get there somehow. So as you've seen, if I Secret Passage on 2 cards that I generate, I can actually gain a quick completion of the quest, which is absolute legend. Wait to play this. Let's go. Wowee, look at those cards. Duel is the worst thing and Libram is the best thing. That's a big contrast right there. Alright. I would love to, like, do things, but maybe we're doing things like that right now? Okay. Here we go. That's the one that I wanted. How the fuck would I like it? So nasty. Hello. Halfway there. Just need my Van Cleef. Somehow I just don't top deck Van Cleef anymore. It's not a thing. Somehow this rogue doesn't win through top deck. You don't just put Van Cleef and win, apparently. Wowee! Who would have thought? Steals games? I don't know about that. I haven't seen a stolen fucking game in forever. Maybe I just don't know how to read the game, I don't know. Maybe I'm just retardo. Retardo. I complain about Van Cleef, absolutely. When I was a grandma. You know, that's when it all happens. It all started when I was a grandma. Now I'm not a grandma. Now I can silence things. Look at that. I become a copy of it. Okay. I don't know when this is gonna stop. I really don't know. Got halfway there though. It's not bad. Halfway there, buddy. Don't worry, we're gonna get you there. We're gonna get that swoop. Obviously, the worst thing about everything is that we have to clear the board somehow from all the taunts. And taunts are also very OP. And I hate them. I hate your taunts. So we can have a small Van Cleef, which is not good enough. That means we need to generate carders. Ah, yes. Or we can do it this way. What? Oh, shit, I don't have it. That's fucking dumb. Dumb as F. I guess I generated one card. I don't know. Man, I still need to learn this deck. This is so much pain. I love it. Let's go. Uncle Max. That's me right there. Max Pain. It's what I have to go through just to play a deck. Look at that. I still fished prep. That's pretty good, right? Alright, boy. Alright. I might need to add board clears into this thingy, you know? I might actually be able to. I have some weapons and shit, so it's not too bad. That is fantastic. We have a Borkler. I might not want to play it, but let's fucking do this. I don't know, I still have hope. Still have everything. Some stupid garbage, too. Ah, yes, he actually might clear this. Will he, though? Is 12-12 not enough, buddy? Let's go, baby! Let's go. Obviously, I'm probably dead. If I could just double the attack, that would be fantastic. What's that? If I do this, then nothing happens. What if I do this? Still nothing happens. I want, if I could just generate a double. Oh! Oh, that would have been fucking fantastic, right? Another Van Cleef. Ah, so sorry. I couldn't fucking defeat you, buddy. I pretty much added the stealth lady to give one turn stealth on the Van Cleef. It might actually help. I'm not sure how it all gonna play out. Some classes might no longer be able to remove in any way possible. And I could just hit face with that. And I can hit face a lot with just the quest. And then sap the shit. I don't know. I can Cloak of Shadows for those epic turns. Maybe it will slowly turn into something that's really awkward. It won't beat Shaman, though. I'm just saying. It's never gonna beat Shaman. Shaman is the beast of removing Van Cleef by any means necessary, basically. Pretty sure I do this next turn. Pretty sure it's coin, shadow step, Van Cleef, blah 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 blah, we got him. Or he revolves us and it's the stupidest card ever. Revolve is the stupidest card ever. Period. So, oh, I'm sorry, it's too small. Small dickery. I hope that's big enough for you, buddy. Then I'll concede. Concede, Berg. I will concede, not him. Aw, so cute. I hope you win, buddy. I don't know how to win. There's no way I can win. Look at how much damage he did already. Mr. Jiraxis. Bye-bye. guess sometimes lucky. To kill a shaman, that's pretty cool. That's sweet. Pretty fast too, those rabbits, but revolving, I would have lost. One card kills me. It's a pretty good deal, isn't it? Aw, you have to kill it, but can you kill this though? Faster. Aw, you couldn't. Oh my god. What am I gonna do? I think I actually kill this and then actually play it. Let's find out what's up. Or we can do a simpler version. Where we actually play Van Cleef right now. But that's not gonna happen. Is it? Is it not gonna happen? Is it really not gonna happen right now? It's happening, baby. And the Brotherhood is prevailing, motherfuckers. Let's go! Mr. 1010, bitch. Ain't no way to defeat that. And there's no way to defeat this guy either. Good luck. I will be very impressed. And someone is gonna get stealth. Wowee. Look at me. What a stupid deck, isn't it? It's the stupidest deck. Oh man. He just hit me for a lot. It's the saddest thing ever. I can, I have to attack. I have to smash. You can do this and that, and this kind of puts me at an awkward position, but I'm pretty sure he's in more awkward position than I am. Pretty goddamn sure. I have taunts and everything, I don't care. I'm not sure how he had a sconted dragon like this. Oh yeah, it's this guy. Maniacers. Ah, he has to put me on halt. That's disgusting. One second. Still don't know if this is actually the trade. Probably it is, because I have the card. The card right now to play next. Fuck, they're so fucking fast in answering this thing. See, Van Cleef doesn't do jack shit. If I can draw Secret Passage or something, I would just nail it. Otherwise, I'm kind of stuck with nothing. Even Quest is annoying right now, I would say, for this deck. Deck success. We'll see, man. He did have to not go face completely. Ah, yikesies, man. I just need sap, obviously. And then I need some kind of battle cry to deal with the taunt he's gonna play. Because he needs to play that taunt. I guess I could have returned the stupid... No, I wanted to smash 10 damage. Which I also did again. But I do need to draw Sapper and bust. He will have to play taunt again. Which he did. Sap or bust. Okay, kind of bust. But I clear something. I clear something again. If I get a beast, I clear something again. Ah, yes. This works for sure. Eat this bitch. I could have resummoned this thing as well. I don't think it's necessary. He can be very, very close to lethal, but he cannot just suck my dick. Don't be so fucking happy to win this. You don't deserve it. He's so fucking happy. Well, what is it, dude? Because I kind of have it, you know? I kind of see my way in. That's pretty nasty, yes. Oh, that's elemental right there. Look at that. What a fucking loser. So when I swindle, I actually can sometimes get Blackjack Stunner because I added those two. Maybe it's a little bit too techy right now, but I'm gonna remove the stealth. Who knows? It just depends, like, how amazing this deck actually is. Wow. It's pretty lame right now that he could have cleared it so easily. But, I think it's okay for now. Oh, look at me. I can do some crazy weird shit. For real. For real, man. It's just the weirdest deck. Can't make this up. Not even close to being shook. I'm not scared of you. See? I'm not scared. I'm not a loser. Was that a full? 8-8. Okay, I could have returned it to the hand as well. Would have been locked in his hand. Pretty nasty. Maybe he has another one. Yeah, you can see other people just have Van Cleefs for days. They don't give a fuck. Alright? Someone offending Van Cleef? That's the stupidest thing ever. Yeah, just discount it, so Van Cleef is gonna be pretty trash. You know. It's the stupidest thing. It's Van Cleef. What's the difference here? It's guaranteed Van Cleef. You don't have to prep nothing. Yeah. Very offended, huh? Fucking idiots. It's 2 of them, okay? 2 influences is bad enough. Maybe even 3 I saw. 3 people say, like, oh, kill Van Cleef. Yeah, thanks. The wrong target, I think. Picked a very wrong target. Oh look, I have no card draw and the game is boring now. So fucking stupid. And this is bad. I shouldn't have taken a Prime, but Prime is so fucking useful it seems, but it's not because it's fucking that stupid. Wow. Stupid Prime. Now I'm trying Steel Dancers, because those look fucking juicy. You can bounce them off as well. Really juicy. Look at the tempo advantage. It's ridiculous. What the fuck? I guess I concede? I don't know. Looks like one of those times when I concede. Because it happens to be so lame. It's a 4-4 with no effect. Yes, dude, I don't have anything. But with this, now I get extra win conditions, or I'm just smashing my opponent in the face constantly. Repeatedly. Unstoppably. Maybe that helps a little bit. I'm not sure what this priest is doing, but he's kind of dead. So, I don't know, dude. What's up, priest? Get out of here. Easy game. Didn't do anything at all. Alright. We're back on track. So, this board looks a little bit fucking more sus, I would say. He did got himself a perfect way out of here. But it's looking pretty good for me. This what I get? This is what I get? I guess. For not attacking. I made so many mistakes, I'm happy. I'm happy getting this away to my opponent for being a loser. Oh, look at you. That perfect fucking Claire. Makes me vomit. Let's hope we're gonna get good secret passage. Because that's probably what we're doing. We have to do clever disguise secret passage combo. Puppy! Let's go, let's go. Oh, that's nice. That's almost like too good. Not to, but will not to. Indeed. Indeedly. And here we go, another weapons. Here we go, she says. Too bad my Van Cleef is only 10-10. What am I gonna do with my life? It's such a small Van Cleef. It's probably because I misplayed a bunch. Believe me, I misplayed a bunch. And I don't know. I will find ways to improve my deck and all that shit. Don't worry. This dies easily. And that's the end of that. Cthulhu is a bitch. This is as close as we got, right? He still has 12 damage to my face. He just needs another Cthulhu card to finish me off. But I kinda have to go facers. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Okay, you don't have to fucking shove it in my face with the BM bullshit. What is this body, dude? I guess like, oh my god, look at me, I have a taunt moment happens. This just happened. That's pretty interesting. He said 14. Ready to rumble, bitch. 5 mana, Goliath. He actually runs this bullshit? You kidding me, dude? do? He's gonna attack me now. This is like the lamest thing I've ever seen. He got nerfed and still plays the same bullshit cancer. It's the happiest day of my life to lose like this. I have to prep into this, so I potentially get another stab in the face for him. Which I in factoids did her. And that's a big boy too. Good luck. Oh no, he's dodging lethals. That is very bad. If only I had more damage right now. Ah, yes, that's the one. Ah, interesting, isn't it? In your face. Get out of here, demon hunter. I'm not a demon. Just a weird fucking rogue deck that's trying to have fun. It's almost like reminiscent of Mill Rogue. That's how combo-ish this thing is. This is how I will play Hearthstone now. Just play the stupidest deck until it actually might even work. What? It might even work one day. I might be young one day. Oh! Stop. That feeling, dude. Oh my god, that's the best feeling ever. I might be young one day. How dare he reshuffle my fucking hand? You know how terrible my hand is right now? So lame. Playing some weird shit, dude. He played Deck of Lunacy, I think. That is weird AF, man. But it's okay because I'm winning. It's okay. Deck of Lunacy, my ass. Lunassy, more like it. Holy shit, this card is insane. This card is the most insane card ever. It generated all this fucking value too. Or just this, actually. No, I'm just exaggerating. But it is a very good card. And will die. Right now. I hate you. Van Cleef, where are you? Come out, come out. We need to play with his face. What is it? There's nothing to play? Buffet! Oh, he said buffet. Does that make sense? I hope that helps. What is he up to, man? What is this bullshit? Oh, fuck you and for your 4 damage then. Or super duper clear. What is it, dude? Ah. Need another joust of this cologne boy. Well, I will deliver. It will be done. Not this turn, though. This turn, we're being ass to ourselves, kind of. Because I need to heal. I just have to heal, guys. I hope you understand. hope you understand, okay? I have to heal. Then we're gonna do shenanigans, obviously. I'm not gonna be too bad after all. Van Cleef many times over. 3 cards in there. What a weirdo I am. With my secret passage just drained my deck. How did I do that? Is this good enough for you? It's the weirdest game ever. This is what I love, man. I don't know what's happening. I'm just trying to get that Cleef, dude. Does he have a Borkler? Nope. Good enough. Good enough for me. Just guess what I'm having? Tons of dudes in my pocket. Just need to empty my hand somehow. That would be nice. There's probably no way I can empty my hand, however. Oh. Hello there, buddy. I was missing you somehow. And I didn't even realize how much I missed you, Mr. Reno. Skipperino, right there. Skip that problem. I don't know if I want to hit it. I probably just want to do this. My deck does not perform very well in the late game. I'm just saying. But I do have infinite source of board clears now. So... But I do have infinite tempo as well, so I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just don't know. He had to do this, okay. Dig for a spell. It's definitely lost. But I don't know how to activate more damage. Ah, that sucks. That he has to attack. Maybe he's bluffing, but like that's the best bluff ever. That is pretty good bluff. I mean, I just missed lethal maybe? Yeah, I did. Epic bluff time. Counter spell, you say? I don't know about that, man. That sucks, man. Alright. Finally. Finally. What a long-ass game. I have no win conditions, apparently. My Van Cleef got sapped back. Is Van Cleef ready? Is the question. The answer is no. No, it's not ready. It's never ready. Van Cleef is kind of late game. Weird card, I know. Ah, that's as awkward as it gets. This actually triggers Van Cleef. Would you look at that? Or does it? We'll see. Thanks. Tenten! Boop, boop. Casual Tenten. Turn 5 casual Tenten. And another Legendarian card draw. Easy game. Someone has illegal cards in their hand. Disgusting, dude. If only I had more win conditions than just Van Cleef. It would be very good. But I don't. I do not. I do not have a win conditions potion of illusion on this thing. With Vaxmancy. Oh, absolutely. Let's steal everything. That's how it works. I never thought this, you know, this is gonna evolve so much. Let's eat it, bitch. Oh, that's nice. So we smashing, we crashing, doing this. Moonlight, moonfire. I don't know, man. We'll smash until we get something. We just got owned, dude, by removals. And this is how Shaman Van Cleef looks like, you know. Pathetic. I'm so pathetic. We need to nerf Van Cleef. There's nothing we can do about summoning a Tenten. It's so easy. So easy, someone. It's fucking stupid, dude. Obviously, I did it earlier, and the removal is what fucking kicks my ass. Out of nowhere! You wouldn't even play a card like that. Can you imagine? You wouldn't play neither of those. Neither Hex nor that fucking shit. But these are, in fact, cheap versions of, like, go-through taunt bullshit. It's understandable, it's just... Fuck you, Shaman. I'm trying to have fun here. Not win all the gamers. Look at my super duper skills, baby. I think we're doing this. This is like a super duper Van Cleef tempo play. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? We did a Van Cleef without even sweating. No sweat, baby! Get Van Cleefed! And the sweat is here in the dunk tank. That's how much sweat I actually did, and I didn't tell anyone about it. Yikesies, man. Can you win against this Van Cleefer? Van Cleavage. Aw, that's so sad. You can't win against my Van Cleefer. But you can, in fact, bitch the shit out of me. That is a bitch move right there. Double imp. Disgusting. Too bad I can't just break it. Pretty much have to trade and everything just falls apart real fast. So I kind of have to just go face with this trade. It's all value that I'm gonna get. Self-sharpening sword, not very good. Not gonna lie. You do want the stupid 4-2 instead. Ah, interesting. Why is it the highest card in his hand? 1 mana? 1 mana noodle. Well, he high rolled obviously, so I didn't high roll mine. It's totally fine with me. Alright, I think this is gonna be my final iteration. I'm adding in the Discover a Spell losers, so I quickly get through into my quest completion. I need it. I need to do it fast. And I can defend myself against demon hunterers. Hunterers. Oh, look. Secret Passage is a key card. And then we get the other activations. Nope, that's not it. Whoops. Whoops. I can still get somewhere. Yeah, I mean draw a spell, that's nice. I'm gonna get somewhere. I have to defend myself on guard. Might even have to double shot someone. We'll see. I don't want to take damage. If I can push not taking damage, that's my win condition, right? There we go. That's the double kill I'm looking for. That's the place, baby. That's the spot. Oh shit! Fuck me in the ass! I fucked it up. Had to play quest. But I skippered. I'm sorry guys, I am not 100%. Just so happens to be like that. I guess now I kill this anyways. Da 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 da. Get tempo out of this next turn. We're just being self-defensive. After this, he doesn't have anything to defend or to attack with necessarily. That's it. It's game over, baby. It's really the question how the end game plays out. That sort of stuff. After getting nerfed in the ass. Good job. Clear the board. Probably can build something out of nothing. So Van Cleef is just a meme that I cannot draw into that easily. Just saying. And I probably will craft the legendary mage and rogue legendary. Alright. Hopefully I don't die. Does feel like he needs the oh my god, I just burned to ash, of course. How fun is that? So I'm pretty sure I have to seek for answers. It's 2 health anyways. Here we go, first answer. So that's the answer to that. Eat that, buddy. What happened? What happened? Oh. Oh, fuck. I really thought it would do anything. Okay, you can see how bad I am at this game, apparently. This requires so much skill that it's just painful to watch. I definitely needed to keep the quest on no matter what. Just all in on the quest, I feel. But it would have hurt a lot. But it's still something I had to do. Well, at least I'm very good at generating a bunch of cards now. That's not exactly the greatest thing ever. But maybe we're gonna get a spell damage thingy going on. And everything is gonna be okay. That's the hopes and dreams that I have. Nothing can go wrong, right? I mean, I have lifesteal and shit. I just need one thing right now. One thing only. That's almost good enough. But he heals. He just locked me. He locked the shit out of me, too. He locked the fucking living shit out of me, basically. Can you imagine? This is the greatest combo of all time. Fuck yeah, dude. I have one more trick up my sleeve, by the way. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna be performed, but I have it. This is one of those games where my deck is shining like crazy. Out of nowhere, a 3-drop that kicks ass. 10 mana. I mean 10 points of tempo. Fucking madness. Against a secret mage? How easy is that? I will generate everything. Literally everything forever, all the time. All I need to do is Clever Disguise, activate quest, bam, smash, and whatever I want, whenever I want. Don't pretend that you have hurt me, dude. It's ridiculous. Actually, it does hurt. Stop it. Stop it. Please get help. Probably will summon 2 of those. I'm so sorry this happened. Oh my god. And I might, yeah, I will be able to do this heal next turn, so. And summon even more 5/5s. For no reason. Just because I'm so awesome. Fuck me. This one doesn't count. Oh look, he found more damage. See, it's not like I did anything whenever I did anything. Nothing happened when I did something. That's not how the game works. The way game works is I lose all the time for every reason ever. There's every reason to lose all the time, so here we go. It's as bad as it gets. When it comes to my opponents, it's generating... Oh, charge minions. It's completely normal to generate. You know, Blizzard didn't give a fuck about a single card. That really pisses me off right now. They only care when something is super out of control, because now they would be losing a lot of dust and shit. I don't know. There's a lot to think about, basically. It's What is happening to my face? What the fuck was that? What is the odds of this shit? This is badass, man. Look at that. I want odds on this shit right now. I'm gonna sit there and calculate it. And that's all I'm gonna fucking do. So I had 5 minions. 5 minions. 2 of them got killed. So I still had 5 minions. The other ones didn't got hit whatsoever, so that's another interesting fair of odds, right? What the fuck, man? 6 damage to my face out of nowhere. Imagine if I didn't heal or anything. Like, what the fuck would have that looked like? Jesus Christ. On average, I'm supposed to take 2 damage. So because I took 1 to 2 damage. So because I took 3 times more, it's potentially that much exponential. Like, taking 3 damage is 50%, taking 4 damage is 25%, and so on. Until you're left with, like, 1% or something chance. But it should be even less than that. Because it's all about now hitting one and... Yeah, it's annoying. This... Never tell me the odds, because that's the stupidest thing to ask. Fuck me. Yeah, it is kind of similar. 50-25 for each hit point extra. This is the car that I want so badly. And I wanted to do well. I want to have fun with it, so, you know, in the end, what we're gonna do is a simple deal. Probably gonna keep most of the shit. Maybe Van Cleef is not gonna go away. But for now, it is going away. This entire package. Just for the moment. Until I figure out how much space I have. I just wanted to add this. Quest and Adventure. The coolest bad boy ever. And potentially I still have space for like a simple weapon. So self-sharpening is actually much more relevant here. But even here I would say that's not the strategy right now of the deck. The strategy of the deck is just being very, very annoying. Very, very often too. And Van Cleef can come back. So it's completely different, I think. Maybe even Fence is very good defense. So it's questionable here. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Now it has a curve, and it has an end game, basically. Whether it's gonna be questing or some bullshit ticket master. We're gonna bullshit our way to the top, man. Oh, look what Priest gave to me for this Christmas. Aw, so cute. Can't wait to suck all those buffs, man, whenever they happens. They happens to trouble me. I think I can play this now. We're definitely gonna adventure the shit out of this guy. And next turn quest completion into whatever. Oh, look! Whatever creature survives. Fucking bluffed on me. Keeps bluffing on me. This one is definitely the kill of silence. The silent kill. I just don't know if I want to do it here, because he's gonna create another problem for me to deal with once this dies. So I just know I need Libram out. Yes, now that's appropriate. Thank you very much for your collaboration. Pretty sure it's this card. Undoubtedly. Oh man, that would have been so badass. I think I need the mirror for obvious reasons. Might get something that removes Murlocs, I don't know. Some, like, discover a spell. If he doesn't kill this, I win. That's just how my game works. Interesting. I might help him, actually. A little bit. I don't know. Don't ask me. I could definitely outgrow this guy, but I don't have to. We already set up win condition. This is beautiful. I love questing adventure. It's a long lost love, man. So, what's up, bitch? It's time for a bitch mode. Oh shit! I should have done this first. Shouldn't have. I should have. Now, man. I should have been done now. He's probably creating some big ass clear. So we could steal something. I'm not playing that other card that I have. This is the best. This is looking good for me, man. I don't know. That's the one. That's how you build Van Cleefs. Van Cleef is garbage. Look at that. We just win. We just win. Just like that. Van Cleef can look. Look how it's done, bitch. Oh my god. Way bigger than you, little shit, Van Cleef.